Hello Guardians, it is Ebontis here, and it is Xur Day. It is May 29th here. We are in the tower where Xur is located for this weekend. But before we get into his inventory, I want you guys to listen to something. The TWAB this week at Bungie's article was very cryptic, not very specific as to what is coming in the future. And then this morning, during the Last Word podcast, which I'll put a link to at the end of this, they tweeted out literally just like a minute of sound. So what I'm going to do is put the picture of the tweet on screen and put the audio of the tweet up here, let you guys hear it, and we're going to straight into the inventory. Let me know your thoughts in the comment below what you guys think this means, and then we'll get into the inventory. Alright, so don't forget to buy your last couple exotic engrams for this season. Remember, these are nice ways to complete your collections. If you're missing anything, get a chance at some good stat rolls on some inventory for armor stuff as well. And also a reminder, stay tuned. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. Hit that alert bell as well, because next season, in 2 weeks when Xur comes around, the armor that he's selling is going to have random rolls, so definitely a chance at some good stat rolls, as opposed to the collection level stats that he's always got. So let's jump into his inventory and see what he's got. Alright, for the grenade launcher, we have the Prospector. Haven't seen this thing pop up in a long time, actually. I don't think this thing's probably going to be breaking any metas or anything, but it is popular. It did actually have some ornaments that came out with regards to the Twitch Prime giveaways that they've been doing. So if you do have Twitch Prime, make sure you guys, for one, you guys can go follow me on twitch.tv/Ebontis. But Twitch Prime, if you have it, actually is doing like kind of linking giveaways. So you'll get a couple ornaments for this one, a ghost, and stuff like that. So I think they are related to this grenade launcher. It's an old year one, so again, free stuff. They're usually pretty easy to give away for old content. But this one is Excavation being the perk. Hold your fire button. It says, you know, left mouse button, but hold your fire button to fire grenades. Release to detonate all live grenades simultaneously. Grenades stick to surfaces and set targets on fire. So you've got the fact that you can dump out a lot of grenades just by holding the button down, so thoom, 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 potentially fairly decent. When they stick, they're going to get ready. When you let go, everything explodes and sets everything on fire. In theory, it sounds kind of cool, right? I mean, load up a whole bunch of grenades on a boss, explode them all at the same time, set them on fire. That actually sounds fairly cool in my opinion. Unfortunately, I don't see this grenade launcher, whether it's just been forgotten or it's still just not that high in DPS for whatever reason. It could be cool later on if they buff this thing later, so if you don't have it, make sure you buy it, because in theory, it sounds kind of fun. If they just give it a little love later on, maybe it'll be pretty good. Still a cool grenade launcher. Always enjoy the ornate nature on these text mechanical weapons. Definitely another one living up to it with the wooden handles, the golden engravings and stuff like that. So very cool. Got some cool ornaments that are free with Twitch Prime, so check that one out. Now let's check out the armor. For the hunters, we actually have a fairly new exotic. This is from Season of Dawn just last season, and the exotic is the Bombbadiers. The armor perk is Parting Gift. Dodging leaves behind an explosive that detonates after a short delay, damaging enemies around it. So anytime that you dodge, which hunters do that a lot, you're going to leave by an explosive behind you. So if you're kind of getting up close with somebody, somebody's chasing you with a shotgun, or you dodge away, and especially if you dodge towards them, turns invisible, they're not where you are, you leave an explosive waiting your wait to go boom, it goes boom. It's not going to kill them, but that enemy is going to be fairly weak in PvP, so definitely a way to tour with people and have a lot of people have fun. It's kind of almost looks like a bouncing Betty. You'll leave it and then it'll just kind of like pop and explode. So Kind of a cool looking explosive, definitely more fun than some of the other exotics I've seen that came from this season for the other classes. So not a bad exotic here, definitely one hunters can have fun with as much as you guys dodge. Leaving a few explosions when you're near enemies definitely gives it a little more love. So check this one out if you haven't tried it out. And as I said, this has 46 total stats on the roll. We know you're looking for more in the 60 range if you want something to be decent. Again, 2 weeks from now, once we're in the middle of Season 11, he's supposed to have random rolls. So this thing could have 48 or it could have 64. We don't know, but random rolls is going to at least help these things be a little bit more fun. So stay tuned, as I said, in 2 weeks. Doom Fang Pauldrons. These are for the Titans. Always very cool. They've been around for a while. They're year 1 exotic, but still pretty viable, especially if you're going Sentinel. The Horns of Doom is your perk. Void melee kills give super energy. While Sentinel Shield is active, melee kills recharge shield throws, which extend super on hits. So if you get melee kills, you get extra shield throws. If you throw the shield, you get some melee energy back. It's this nice little combination. Get your super more frequently, make your super last longer. If you enjoy the Sentinel Titan Shield class, specifically that exotic as well, this is one of the better ones for that subclass. It's been brought down a little bit. It was probably a point it was kind of a little broken, so it was Ursa Furiosa. These have been toned down a little bit. Still very fun, though. Definitely one of the better ones for the Sentinel Shield exotic. If you're not trying to go defense, if you want to go offense with Sentinel Shield, these are the ways to go. So if you don't have them, definitely pick these up for the Titans. They're the way to have some extra fun with that Sentinel class. Finally, we come to the Warlocks. An absolute must here for your Arc Warlocks. Crown of Tempest. Your perk here is Conduction Tines. Arc ability kills increase the recharge rate of your arc abilities and extend the duration of Storm Trance. So 2 things there. Your arc ability kills recharge the rate of all your arc abilities. If you're just getting kills with arc, you're getting your abilities back faster all the time, which is a good thing. And you extend the duration of Storm Trance. And if you pair this with Transcendence, so is when you cast Storm Trance, I think it's top tree, Stormcaller. When you go top tree and you have your arc and melee fully charged and you cast your super, it already goes very long with Transcendence. Pair it with this, it lasts for a very, very long time. But basically, if you like running Stormcaller, Tickle Fingers, Electric Hands, whatever you want to call them, this is one of the exotics you just definitely have to have. It's a way to go. It's pulled out a lot for any time I want to play this exotic for this subclass. So if you do not have this one, for sure add it to that collection because you're definitely always going to want to make sure you've got access to this thing because you never know when a build is going to be built around this one. It's a good one for those Arc Warlocks, so definitely check it out. And that pretty much wraps it up here with Xur in the tower. I will be checking out the sun to see if the Almighty is any bigger. I don't expect it to be until next week. I don't actually know what's going to happen in the next few days in this game, honestly. I'm expecting the Almighty at some point has to get blown up. We're going to get some info about next season. We have ominous music in the tower, which is playing apparently right now. And then on top of that, we're going to be seeing new seasonal stuff, but everything's all cryptic. So stay tuned to the channel. As anything major happens, I will let you guys know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that little audio cryptic thing. Let me know what you guys think about that. And as I said, we just got done recording the Last Word podcast, speculating all about all of this stuff. Literally when the audio dropped, PlayStation 5 news dropped. It was a lot of fun on the podcast, even though there wasn't a ton of new stuff to talk about. A lot of fun speculation in there. So check that one out. I've got this one up here in the video, and audio will be up later this weekend. So stay tuned. Have an awesome one, all you guys. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon.